things can be legal, but not right or not correct or not lawful or not morally sound. And there was one. I was helping somebody with a foreclosure, and we managed to stay out of court until we had to because somebody took papers that was the only instruction. Don't take any paperwork. But anyway, took paperwork. So I attended court and I watched, and it was foreclosure day. The courts tend to do like divorce day and child support day and foreclosure day. So so there was, I don't know how many were, I didn't really count them, but it's probably 20 foreclosures on that day. 18 of them at least, probably there was probably two that were not with the same two lawyers and the same second mortgage company. So 18 out of 20 were same second mortgage company foreclosing on everybody and the same two lawyers running it. That is morally wrong. I don't even know what it was that was creating this, but I can tell you that the odds of that happening are wrong. It's just wrong. Like whatever they're doing it on purpose, but it's legal. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in court and they wouldn't be able to enforce this. And other than the lady I was helping, the one that really showed me how bad this is was an elderly man. He seemed to be, I can't remember, I don't remember the name or anything, but he seemed to be an older Italian gentleman and a hardworking guy. Like you could tell he was a worker guy. He was probably retired. He was probably in his 70s, maybe his 80s even at that time. And here in where I live, that culture works very hard. Most of the men work two jobs for many years. They usually have their house paid off very early, and they pass that on to the next generation. They're very organized that way. A lot of people, when they first get married, they get a house clear title in that culture. That's how they start. And so when I saw that man, and the judge knew it was wrong too, because here, like culturally here, it's just, there's no way that guy didn't have his house paid off 50 years before that. It's just how it is. And the judge was trying to help him and he was stringing this along, but the man threw up his hands like this. He was just like, I just give up. I give up. He was so despondent by these legal tactics. Whatever it was that this mortgage company is doing, they're obviously getting people into these reverse mortgages or whatever it is. Like it's a second mortgage thing, so it's not a first mortgage, and then they call the loan in for whatever reason. There's some line in the contract, obviously, where they can just do that based on it's Tuesday or something like that, right? So, and they're obviously doing it because you can't have 18 out of 20 foreclosures being the same mortgage company and the same two lawyers. The lawyers don't care. They're like almost giggling about it. They're just like giddy. The one lawyer we found out, was partners with the master, who was like the judge. They were running a course and they had a book out on how to do foreclosures. And they were running a course teaching lawyers how to do foreclosures. So you have one lawyer that's part of this scam and the master who's sitting on the foreclosure cases are partners. All legal. Is it right? No. And maybe the conflict of interest may have broken some kind of laws, but I'm sure somebody would have caught it. I mean, we put it in our documentation and made them nervous. But the point is, that man, it was wrong for his house to be being taken. I don't care, what the circumstances are, what contract there is. It was wrong, and everybody knew it, including the master, because he was trying to give him more time. You could just see, like he was, and the guy just, I don't want any more. He was basically saying, I don't want any more time, and he put his hands up. Just shoot me right here, right now. Is what that was his attitude. And the judge was like, take more time. And what? And the guy goes, and what? What more time? Like, what is more time going to do? So that's where I really saw it was this disparity between what's legal and what's right and what's wrong. And that man right there was the epitome of this disparity between lawful and legal.